On top of the show, the top.
It's still Big Man on Campus Week. And you know what that means?
Yes, it is. I don't know what that means still.
We've got affordable computers.
Oh, that's what that means, yes.
Yeah.
Here's a netbook that won't break your piggy bank.
Most people think that netbooks are underpowered, which is why Asus made the overpowered E1215N. Featuring an Intel dual-core processor and next-generation NVIDIA Ion graphics, you'll forget you're using a netbook when playing games or watching movies. Measuring only 1.4 inches thick and claiming up to 7 hours battery life, this little guy is built to last for $485.
Okay, so this is just a little bit larger than most of the netbooks we've seen.
I would say it's dangerously flirting with laptop territory, actually. I mean,
It is.
still a netbook, but it's getting close.
It doesn't weigh that much. It's only about 3 pounds, and it's only about a foot across.
Yeah, just under an inch thick as well. What do you think of the feel of it? Like, for me, I thought, okay, it's a little plasticky, but it's actually not that bad for a netbook of the price.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
It is a little big though.
Yeah, it's a little on the big side, but it's good, and it does feel pretty solid in your hands.
Okay, so since this is a larger one, you've got more room for the keyboard, the trackpad, and the screen. So overall, as a user, how do you think the experience is?
I think it's good. The keyboard is widely spaced. Now, the keys might be a little bit smaller themselves than you want, but for me, I actually like the spacing. I think it's fine. There's no question as to where your fingers are on the keyboard. For some users, it's going to take them a minute to get used to it.
Fingering is important.
Very important. You got to know where they are. Got to know where they are at all times. The trackpad is really big. It supports multi-touch. The buttons, though, they're a little tough to press. Other than that, it's got a 12-inch HD screen that looks great. It's big enough to watch video for an extended period of time, and comes with a HDMI out. So if you want to jack this into a home theater setup, you're good to go. It's going to be a perfect home theater PC as well.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so this also has some of the best specs that we've ever seen on a netbook. Does that translate into great performance?
It does, Carrie Keegan.
Ta-ta.
It really does. Our productivity benchmark scored almost exactly the same as yesterday's shuttle, which is a really good thing. Normal computing tasks like web browsing, word processing, all that stuff's going to be fast. And the time it takes from power on to opening a web browser is also pretty quick as far as netbooks go, which is important because sometimes you just want to take it out, Google something, and then throw it away. Well, here it is. You know, in less than a minute or so, you'll be ready to do that. Just like yesterday's shuttle as well, you can play Team Fortress 2 or StarCraft 2 on medium settings with no problem. And it has NVIDIA's Optimus technology, which doesn't mean it transforms into a semi. It means it turns the Ion graphics on and off when they're not in use. And that will really help with your battery life. So cool features abound.
Who are these naked pictures of, Kevin?
Well, that one's me, and
Whoa,
that one's also me. I photoshopped that. I can't actually do that, but
I didn't know you were that color either.
yeah.
Interesting.
A little filter. $485, by the way.
$485. What are we rating it?
It's not at that price with all the features we just mentioned. 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
It doesn't come preloaded with the photoshops, but it is the fastest netbook we've ever tested. It's affordable and it'll go anywhere. It's the perfect college PC. So there you have it. Yeah.
So this is the best computer of Big Man on Campus Week.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, to run down real quick, the Velocity Micro Gaming PC ended up being fast and super affordable for $900. The Shuttle X350 was also amazingly small and ready for any dorm at $380. But this Asus netbook, again, it's the best of the week. The 5 out of 5, $485 price point. They're all good computers. We just happen to lean a little bit towards the Asus on this one.
Excellent.
There you have it.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
My pleasure.